Why we don't need China nor their apps. India should hit China at a place where it would hurt the most. China, unlike Pakistan, is a difficult nut to crack, as it uses different means to keep its opposition countries engaged. The world knows its tactics of slowly, steadily conquering the neighbor's territory and calling its own. When the entire nation was waiting in bated breath to how the country would respond to China's disdain. Knowing completely well that this is a changed nation, a nation which would not just sit back and watch like a spectator. While Pakistan was put into place by a surgical strike, China has been struck by India's digital strike. In a brave move, Indian government has asked for the removal of 59 Chinese apps from every citizen's phone. Was this move just a plain retaliation to what happened at the Indo-China border? No, not exactly. This is something which was brewing silently, and the border skirmish was a trigger to launch a massive digital strike. Chinese apps have been intruding our privacy for long. Its popular TikTok app has around 119 million active monthly users. Apps like Chat, UC Browser are notoriously famous for breaching personal security of users. We are living in the digital era, where data is everything. A person's entire biodata is vulnerable to attack if its safety isn't ensured. Why do we need to be careful about sharing our data with these Chinese apps? Since 2015, in a very suspicious move, China has reduced the strength of its army by half. And unsurprisingly, it has made huge investments in the cybersecurity department. This is not to beef up their security but to launch cyber attacks. This isn't any coincidence that Chinese hackers have attempted 40,000 cyber attacks on Indian web and banking sector in the past few days. Notwithstanding this, there are already thousands of Xiaomi mobile hardware devices being used by Indians. Data from these mobiles can be used in whatever way possible. To put the sovereignty and integrity of the nation and its citizens, the government of India has issued this interim order which blocks the usage of 59 apps in total with immediate effect. Critics have already questioned this move and asked what would be the alternatives then? To answer the trolls and taking the critics on, the government has readily made a list of alternative apps available to the user. If you are an avid TikTok, Hello, Pi user, you could now use Metron, Bolo India, Ropaso, YouTube/Insta. In a scathing response to the Chinese, it is learnt that streaming platform Z5 is coming up with a short video platform of its own. If there are users who used Baidu Translate, they may well use Google Translate or Hi Translate. Chatting platform WeChat, which is known for its stickers, has also been banned. Alternatively, the users could use WhatsApp, Instagram and Facebook. Argo Play gamers can switch to House Party. File sharing apps like Chat, Zender, S-File Explorer have also not been spared. Their alternatives are FilesGo, Google Drive, Dropbox, GeoSwitch, ShareAll. Chinese browsers like UC Browser, DC Browser, CM Browser have all been shown the exit door, and there are great options in Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Geo Browser. Meeting apps like Zoom, which was always in the news for data breach, its better alternatives are Say Namaste, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet. E-commerce apps like Shine, Club Factory have all been banned, and thanks to Flipkart, Amazon, we won't miss them anyway. Not just them, even with Cam Scanner, there is a better option available in Adobe Scan, Microsoft Lens, TapScan.r. This shows how ready we as a nation stand against something which seems fishy. This digital strike is a start of many things to come: imports and exports, manufacturing, raw materials. Everything will be answered. It's about time we make them realize we are no lesser than anyone.